Hello guys, I am Sandeep Kumar Sinha. Welcome back once again to my channel with a new topic of macroeconomics. Today I will discuss and explain the concept of national disposable income and its calculations. Let us start with the simple meaning of national disposable income. What is national disposable income? It is the income from all the sources, that is earned income as well as transfer incomes, that is at the disposal of any economy which is actually spent on consumption and saving. That is simply termed as national disposable income, means which is actually disposed of on consumption and saving. That is called as national disposable income. How can we define it? It is defined as the maximum possible income from all the sources, that is earned income as well as transfer incomes, that a nation can spend on consumption expenditure and savings during a year without disposing of its assets. Then all those income that is at the disposal of any economy is called as national disposable income. It is the sum total of the three. That is, number one, final consumption expenditure of the government. Number two is the private final consumption expenditure, and the third part is savings. But the first two is the total consumption expenditure and third one is the savings. Now, how it is calculated? It is calculated at the sum total of net national product at market price, that is NNP at MP, and the net current transfers from abroad. The sum total of the two is equal to national disposable income. It is called also as net national disposable income. Why? Because it does not include the amount of depreciation. Now here two points are worth mentioning here. That is, number one, it is calculated at market price. Look at here, it is calculated at market price, and so far as the computation of national income is concerned, we always compute national income at factor cost. So while calculating, we simply commit an error and calculate it at factor cost. That is the mistake while computing the value of national disposable income. It is always calculated at market price. And number two, only one component of, that is transfer income, is given. The net current transfers from abroad. Remaining two components of transfer income, that is interest on national debt and current transfers from government administrative departments, these two are excluded here from the computation process, and only one component of transfer income, that is net current transfers from abroad, is added to net national product at market price to get the national disposable income. Now look at this at NNP at MP. It can also be calculated as national income plus NIT, that is NNP at FC plus NIT. Sum total of the two is equal to NNP at MP and plus net current transfers from abroad, that is equal to national disposable income. Means national disposable income is the sum total of national income, net indirect taxes and net current transfers from abroad. Now this third component, that is net current transfers from abroad, it is the difference of two components. One is the current transfers from abroad, that is what we receive from abroad in the form of gifts, donations, charity, etc., and what we pay to the other countries in the form of gift, charity and donations, etc. Difference of the two is equal to net current transfers from abroad. Now two cases are there. Now look at these two cases. If current transfers from abroad is more than current transfers to abroad, then what is the net result? Net current transfers, which is the difference of the two, is more than zero, that is it is positive. And if it is positive, then national disposable income would be more than the national income. National income would be less, national disposable would be more, means country's capacity to consume and save will increase. There would be an increase in the country's capacity to consume and save. Now the second case, if current transfers from abroad is less than current transfers to abroad, then the difference of the two, that is net current transfers from abroad, that is less than zero. So net current transfer from abroad is less than zero, that is it is negative now. If it is negative, then what is the net result? National disposable income would be less than the total national income in the economy. Means now the country can spend less on consumption and saving. That is, country's capacity to consume and save is less than before. So these are the two situations that is related to the net current transfers from abroad. If it is positive, then the country's capacity to consume and save is more. That is, national disposable income would be more than national income. And if it is negative, national disposable income would be less than the national income. Country's capacity to save and consume will fall. Now, national disposable income can be of two types. One is the gross national disposable income and another one is the net disposable income. But there are two types of national disposable income. National disposable income is generally referred to as, that is, net national disposable income. If in the question, if it is written that calculate national disposable income, then you have to calculate net national disposable income. Then the two types are, one is the gross national disposable income, which is abbreviated as GNDI, gross national disposable income. How it can be calculated? Taking the sum total of gross national product at market price and the net current transfers from abroad. It is the gross value, means it includes depreciation, means GNDI, gross national disposable income, includes depreciation. And now the second part is net national disposable income, that is NNDI, or simply you can call it a national disposable income, which can be calculated as sum total of net national product at market price and the net current transfers from abroad. Means since it is the net value, it does not include depreciation. Now NNP at MP can be written as GNP at MP minus depreciation. And taking the sum total of these two, GNP at MP plus net current transfers from abroad, we can say that it is equal to GNDI, the gross national disposable income minus depreciation. I mean, there is a relationship between these two disposable incomes, that is difference of the gross national disposable income and net national disposable income, that is equal to depreciation. From this formula, we can derive two other formulas. Whenever we are required to calculate GNDI, gross national, that is disposable income, then just we have to add depreciation to NNDI, that is net national disposable income. And when we are to calculate NNDI, the net national disposable income, then we just have to deduct the amount of depreciation from the gross national disposable income. Now let us have a look at the numerical problem related to these two calculations, that is gross national disposable income and net national disposable income. Let's have a look at the numerical problem. Here you have to calculate gross national disposable income and net national disposable income, and the components are given, amount is in rupees crores. So first write down the formula of GNDI. What we know, that GNP at MP plus net current transfers from abroad. Now GNP at FC, this is not given in the question. Given fact is GNP at FC, means you have to convert GNP at FC into GNP at MP. Just by adding the NIT to this GNP at FC, we get GNP at MP, and then add just the sixth part, that is the net current transfers from abroad. Now we get the value of GNDI. Now post the values. GNP at FC, this is 400 crore, 400. What is NIT? That is indirect taxes minus subsidies, 50 minus 10. And what is net current transfers from abroad? That is 25. So 400 plus 50 minus 10 plus 25, that is 460. 65 crore is the answer of gross national disposable income. First write down the formula, then post the value, do the simple calculation and get the answer. Similarly, NNDI, we know that NNDI is equal to GNDI, gross national disposable income, minus depreciation, that is here it is given consumption of fixed capital, that is 30. 465 minus 30, that is 435 crore is the answer of net national disposable income. That's all about the gross national disposable income and net national disposable income, the two components of national disposable income. See you again in the next video with a new topic. Till then, keep learning, keep watching. Thank you very much.